Hey everyone, I'm Jordan and welcome back to Peak Adventures. Carowinds has completely shifted into fall mode and this week we've got a lot to cover. From SCarowinds opening weekend impressions to tricks and treats for families and the return of Oktoberfest. Plus, there's some major news for Camp Snoopy. Let's dive right in. Before discussing the seasonal events, there is a quick operational change. If you've been parking in the preferred lot, you'll notice the traffic flow has been reconfigured. The road that used to serve as a one-way exit is now handling both exit and entrance traffic. The front portion of the road has been blocked off entirely, which explains why some handicap spaces were removed last week. The park needed to create a turnaround space with this new setup. It's a small change, but one to keep in mind if you're used to zipping in and out of the preferred parking lot. Now onto the big news, SCarowinds is officially here. Each week we've seen props slowly appear and now the park is really pulling everything together. In Thunder Road, the Glitch Scare Zone shipping containers now feature stylized paint designs that tie into the theme of that area. County Fair's Harvest Fear continues to build out its carnival theme with additional props within the booths. Not everything is finished yet, with some booths still empty of theming. Carolina Boardwalk is home to Cleaver Brothers Sideshow of Screams and new additions like pennant flags, a giant jack-in-the-box, and a lion prop help sell the twisted carnival aesthetic. In Thrill Zone, big changes include new concrete barriers, and the Thrill Shop has been rebranded as the Sinners Lounge, featuring new comfortable seating, live entertainment hosted by Lady Luck during SCarowinds, and alcoholic beverages. Celebration Plaza now has booths selling haunted attraction passes and tickets for the Conjuring Beyond Fear experience. Plus, the two booths added to Blue Ridge Junction and Thrill Zone that were discussed last week also serve the same purpose. In Aeronautica Landing, the Conjuring Beyond Fear queue has been upgraded with wooden picket fences replacing the chain link railings. Sponsors like Snickers and M&M's are now tied to specific mazes, and unfortunately SCarowinds overall is presented by Snickers, a new advertising push that feels straight out of the Six Flags Legacy parks. On the flip side, lantern activation points have popped up around the park, letting guests activate lighting effects and other surprises. It's a nice way to add interactivity to the SCarowinds experience. I'll be saving a full event review video for later, but here are some first night impressions of SCarowinds. Friday night was surprisingly quiet. With my all-season express pass, I barely needed it because most of the mazes were walk-ins. The one exception was the Conjuring Beyond Fear, which had the longest wait of the night at about 25 minutes. The Conjuring Beyond Fear experience is not included with the standard haunted attraction pass, but it's definitely worth the money. The quality is on par with what you'd expect at Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios. The sets, the actors, and the scares are on another level compared to the other SCarowinds mazes. Saturday night was a completely different story. Far busier crowds and much longer waits. And one last note on SCarowinds, the path under Nighthawk near Windseeker has partially reopened. This is the walkway that's been closed off since Nighthawk was removed, and now it gives some new views of the old station and surrounding areas. It's a small change, but longtime visitors will definitely notice it as they're walking towards the Tooth Fairy. Carowinds isn't all scares this fall. Families can also enjoy Tricks and Treats during the day. The event really focuses on the playful Halloween energy. Young guests can trick-or-treat at 3 different candy stations and crossroads, check out Patch's Pumpkin Patch in Bailey's Barnyard, and stop by for activities like the Mask Maker's Mash or the Phantom Foam Pit. Live entertainment adds to the experience. You'll see a kids costume contest, the Spectral Sister Jazz Trio, the Bean Boozle Challenge, and the nightly Celebration Dance Party. And visually, Carowinds has stepped up the theming this year. One example are door props, which have been added along the midway, creating the feeling of going door to door while trick-or-treating. It's a simple idea, but it ties in the whole event together.
Faces come out of the rain when you are strange. No one remembers your name when you are strange.
alongside Tricks and Treats, Oktoberfest has returned outside of Harmony Hall. A big plus this year is if you're on the dining plan, you can now use it at the food booths for select items, which is a big improvement over previous years. The entertainment lineup includes keg tapping ceremonies, live music from the Uber Oompa Band, Stein holding contest, brat eating contest, and a nightly closing ceremony. The interactive color-by-number mural from Viva la Fiesta has also returned with a brand new Oktoberfest design, so there's even more opportunities for guests to engage with the Oktoberfest event. Embodying the full scope of the fall events, Carowinds has updated park maps around the entire park, showcasing event information for the different locations of activities, including Tricks and Treats, Oktoberfest, and SCarowinds. Additionally, during non-SCarowinds park hours, the music playlist throughout the park has completely changed. The new set list primarily features Halloween-themed music such as Monster Mash, Spooky Scary Skeletons, and other miscellaneous songs scattered throughout the park. Finally, let's talk about some major news for families. Six Flags Entertainment Corporation has renewed its licensing deal with Peanuts worldwide through 2030. That means Snoopy, Charlie Brown, and all the Peanuts characters are staying at Carowinds and other former Cedar Fair parks. This is huge because there were rumors floating around earlier this year that Peanuts might not be sticking around long term. But with this deal locked in, Camp Snoopy is safe for at least the next 5 years. So that's this week's Carowinds Park update. A busy weekend with SCarowinds opening, family fun with Tricks and Treats, Oktoberfest returning, and the confirmation that the Peanuts gang isn't going anywhere anytime soon. What were your first impressions of SCarowinds if you went during opening weekend? Did you brave the Conjuring? Let me know in the comments, and be sure to return for my next video where I talk all things SCarowinds, including mazes, shows, and more. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe, and until next time, keep exploring with Peak Adventures.